Hello and welcome to round 7 of the Ducky Touring Car Championship, this week from Silverstone International. With a surprise pole, somewhat, Rubber Dave taking it. Mind you, less than a tenth of a second separated the rest of the top four, so Claret, Pettick and Mesosphere were all really close in attendance. And in fact, Coops and Rosny weren't far away either. This is going to be a good race. Juggernaut, PTG Alcoholic only slightly further back, with Ducky and Kane breaking up the rear of the grid. Time is really close though, so hopefully this will be a good race. We'll find out as we are off, and it looks like Claret is already up in the first, Pettick challenging for second. Got the inside line over Dave, although Dave hangs it out and keeps the position. Hopefully as we go into the hairpin we'll get a better look at what's going on. Pettick taking a really tight line, and Rosny's up into 4th place. Great start from Rosny. Coops is also up into, looks like, 6th place with Alcoholic and Jugs floating around in the background. Very similar looking liveries between Coops and Jugs, so expect a few mistakes as I call them out. Particularly as I'm not used to Coops being in this championship. This is his first race of the season. We're all heading up the back straight for the first time. Looks like Mesosphere's got a bit of a run on Pettick. We'll see. I don't see Pettick. Oh, that's his front bumper. Yep, there he is. Just behind us. Not giving up on 3rd position as we head down into the chicane. Ooh, a little bit of contact from those spikes. Rosny and Coops are in very close attendance there on the back. A little bit of lag for Dave. So we go chasing Claret, and Claret leads after the first lap. Alcoholic running a little wide down there in 7th. I suspect giving the place over to Jugs. As indeed. Ducky close behind. Also ran wide though at that hairpin if I noticed rightly. And that McGann is very quick in the straight line. I'll be very impressed indeed if Alcoholic closes that one back up. Meanwhile, Rosny is right behind Pettick. Looking to go down the inside by the... Pulls out of it just at the last moment, showing his nose though. That doesn't mean it's all over. He's got a cracking run out of that corner, heading back down to the chicane, forcing Pettick to go really tightly. Is he going to try and cut back? He is, as he's got the inside. Certainly does. But Pettick is not giving it up. All 4 wheels off the road. Holds onto the position though. Rosny won't be happy about that, but he's definitely got better handling than Pettick at the moment. It's all over him in the bends. Again, forcing him to take a tight line going into the hairpin. This time, going for a cutback again, going onto the back straight. And we've got a bit of contact. Front to rear, that spun Pettick round and caused Rosny some issues. He'll have fallen behind Coops, but I don't think fallen back as far as Pettick has. Pettick, I think, is down as far as 8th. I think he's in 8th place now. That's a long way to fall. Maybe even 9th. Meantime, we back up the front. Close action between the 2 Sciroccos. Mesosphere looks to be just taking 2nd place. Yeah, he holds it going through the chicane. Also got a good run going onto that back straight. Too busy watching Pettick though and Rosny. And Claret appears to be getting quite the lead as well, pulling away up front. Putting in some very fast laps. Looks like Coops is now in 4th place. Pettick is down, yeah, he's down there with Ducky, which puts him in 8th place with Kane in 10th. He's got a lot of work to do as he's even off the back of the pack there, battling for 5th. Being very aggressive with the corners, and by very aggressive, very aggressive. Way onto the grass. Does he hold it though in front of Alcoholic? He does. Runs very wide. hoping to use the superior acceleration though of the BMW, and he does indeed get in front of the Civic. And immediately straight onto Jugs. Running currently in 6th place. Back up towards the front. Coops and Pusney are having a large battle, and it looks like Rubber Dave's got himself into some difficulties coming out of that chicane. Coops has got a major run on him now. Easily through before the corner. I think Rosny's going to have a quick go at Dave as well, because he's got a cracking run at him. Not quite. Rubber Dave suffering a little bit from lag. Or maybe it was me, my replay. Rosny is all over the back of Dave now, trying to get back onto the rear of Coops. Looks like the Civic is very fast in a straight line thanks to the new power increase it's had. Further back, looks like Pettick is still behind Jugs. Trying for a while to get past this car. Does he have him? Late braking? No, not quite. Jugs is putting up a sterling defense here. However, that BMW is very close coming off the corner, and we've seen in previous rounds the straight line speed of this car. Now, we know that McGann's had a little bit of a power increase, but surely it's not going to be that. Oh, wow. The BMW, even with the draft, didn't even get close. So it looks like this balance of power improvement has certainly helped with the racing. BMW still seems to be in a favourable position, being out in the lead. Rosny still behind Rubber Dave, chasing him down towards the hairpin. Dave's made a bit of an error there. It's taken it too tight and gone over the curb. That'll destabilise him coming around this section. Tries to go round the outside. No, that's not on. That's not going to happen. There he is. Rosny has taken 4th. And now a little way to catch up with Coops. Very close battle here for between 3rd, 4th and 5th. And Jugs and Pettick are still battling further back down the field. If anything, they seem to be bringing themselves towards the battle with Rubber Dave. I think we're getting glimpses of them now in the front. Ooh, well off the road there, Pettick. Really struggling with keeping it within the lines. Oh, he's got a good line though on that McGann now. Can he hold it round the outside? He does indeed. That was a great drive off that chicane. Back towards the front, and Coops and Rosny seem to have closed up quite a bit with Mesosphere. He's a lot further, well, a lot closer to them than I remember him seeing the last few shots. Rosny trying to draft Coops. He's done a lot of good work today to catch up. This one's going to be a good battle towards the end of the race. And you can see how that Civic's just getting off the corners so nicely. Oh, Coops has run a little wide. This is going to make things a bit easier for Rosny. There he is. Gets the nice tight line off the chicane. Easily through, getting himself onto the podium. Coops is trying hard to get back on. Very good run off that corner. Not quite. Oh, here's a chance going up to the hairpin. Last of the late breakers. Can he do it? He does. Fantastic move. Run wide. And Rosny's now managed to get himself back up into 3rd. This is an awesome battle going into the late stages of this race. Now we find out what the focus is like in a straight line. This one also has a fair power increase, about 30 horsepower, around 10% more. Still not enough to get him up on the Civic. And here's Claret. We haven't seen him much this race. And with it being the last lap, this will be him coming across the line. Very slowly, but he does have such a massive lead. I think he's just waiting for the others. Look at this, lazily over the line. There we go. Great victory there for Claret. And in second place we have Mesosphere. Managed to pull out a little lead over Rosny, who comes in third. Fourth, Coops. And fifth we have Rubber Deck with a quick glimpse of Petek there at the back, who comes in place 6. The rest of the finishers we have in 7th place HLR Juggernaut, 8th PTG Alcoholic, 9th PTG Ducky, and Kane bringing up the rear. Really struggling with the car, unfortunately. Championship standings are a lot closer because Brains isn't here at Silverstone this week due to family commitments. So this is going to make the table really tight. Oh, and a mistake by Reaper out of third. Oh, look at all the cars filing past him. That's all the way down from third to 8th. 5 positions lost. 1 mistake. Lifted a little bit just to make life a little easier through the kink. Oh, everyone's a bit on the grass. Oh, crikey, we got a bit of contact and... oh my word. Jugs is going for a roll.